student vlogs, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm joined with Nick, the founder of Tubers, and we're going to be talking about the future of Tubers, why it started and what it's all about. The first question is, why did you start Tubers?
So I went through the journey that you're going through now, kind of being a YouTuber, and it's quite a steep learning curve, it's an expensive curve, and so I had to accumulate equipment, I had to learn the skills that I needed, and really just thought, my previous experience was all social media management and working with businesses, and I thought, if we can help young people move quicker through that process, if they can get access to equipment, if they can get access to training and support, other people to do it with, that would be a really cool thing. And then really a big one is environment, like the space that you're sitting in now. We're doing two things right now. We're collaborating, so it's someone cool to work with and a space in which to do it in. And so that's what I thought we could solve. That's what was missing when I was trying to learn how to be a YouTuber, was I was kind of always on my own. And so not only did I have nobody to do videos with and like check the camera and the focus and the audio and learn from, you're just on your own this whole time. It was a steep learning curve. It's very, very difficult. And you had to think about environment all the time. And I just thought, like, the bedroom looks pretty rubbish. Like wood chip wallpaper on the background, or I ended up like putting material on the walls and things. And so yeah, we kind of really started, that's kind of a long-winded answer of saying that I wanted to start something that would help children become YouTubers much easier and take away all the roadblocks, essentially, of learning, of equipment, of cost, and opportunities to collaborate.
The next question is, what does Tubers do? What can it offer to children?
So we have children from 7 to 17 come. Kind of children at 7 years old, you're kind of young adults when you get to the top end of this. Yeah. And so it's a different offering for the different age groups. So if you were, let's call it primary school, so 7 to 10/11 years old, at primary school the offering is slightly different from when you go to secondary school. So the younger ones, very fun-based play, they learn about being YouTubers, build confidence, they learn how to communicate with other kids, they see themselves on YouTube and they absolutely love it. Do a lot of gaming videos, because as you've seen from Holiday Club, yeah. They love their gaming videos, which is very cool. But the older ones, what we offer for them is an alternative media education. So you're learning media skills like what we're doing right now. You've got a DSLR camera, a microphone, lighting, setup, good communication skills. We're learning all these things, which is not what you would normally kind of learn at school. You wouldn't have access to this equipment. And it's not kind of a GCSE thing, which is the age group that we're working with, is GCSE age group. And so we're teaching them alternative media skills. And so these are transferable, so directly transferable into the, kind of the working market. So these, we're teaching young people from 11 years old to use things like Final Cut Pro. So editing video with professional editing software that they would use in the studio, when they're just walking into secondary school. That's technically the sort of stuff you wouldn't normally learn until you go to college. Yeah. So yeah, it's a different offering for different age groups, but very much focused on media skills, confidence building, presentation skills, that sort of thing. So
when did Tubers start?
So we opened Exeter almost exactly 3 years ago, like 3 years ago, 2 weeks ago. So beginning of February, 3 years ago, we opened Exeter. That took only 12 weeks from ideation. So literally I sat and I did, probably one of the first things that I did was register a domain name. I designed that logo and then designed the hoodie that I'm wearing right now before I even designed like a curriculum or anything, or a studio, or knew what equipment we were going to buy.
Most important thing?
Branding, so important, branding. Get the domain right, get the name right, get the logo right, get the colours right, and it all started coming together. We went from that ideation there to getting the keys and opening a premises and having members in 12 weeks. Wow. Which was super, super fast. For a startup, for a business that's kind of been invented, that never existed, is super, super fast. And so we ran Exeter for 2 years, and then a year ago we opened the building that we're in now, which is Torquay, and this just keeps growing. So yeah, 3 years of we've literally helped thousands of young people now make video, which is pretty amazing. I actually shared a picture on Facebook this morning of one of the very first weeks we were there, and it looks totally different. It looks so different, and they're great because a lot of the kids have grown up so quickly over 3 years. They look like young adults now. But when they started Tubers, they were tiny. But yeah. So 3 years in total, and it's flying. Yeah, we just took a whole other floor downstairs, which you've seen, which we've started to work on building a cafe, building a gaming centre, because what Tubers doesn't do is, or previously but now will do, is anything for the parents and the children to do together.
Yeah.
So you've seen how our holiday club works. It's similar to how our academy works, and it's a kind of a no parent zone. Yeah, so you don't want your parents hanging around making videos, but it is actually really key that parents kind of understand what their kids are into, and sometimes it might just be the lingo, it might be the games that they're playing, it might be the YouTubes they're watching, and so we wanted to create a space where parents could interact and game with their children, and then they have access to us who can give advice about online safety, appropriate gaming, a big one. So yeah, that's where we're at now, 3 years in and looking to grow.
Cool. So what can you see for the future for Tubers?
I'd love this just to be everywhere. It's really hard because we're quite a small team.
Yeah.
There's I say quite a small team, there's nearly, I think there's 20 staff now, between Torquay and Exeter and the cafe, and kind of our provision service which we offer, which is helping young people with difficult needs that can't go to school or don't function properly in a traditional educational environment, and they get to come to us on a one-to-one basis in the daytime. So we've got different teams, and what I'd like to see is us be able to scale all of those teams. So it's an amazing offering, and all that YouTubers say to me every time I meet a YouTuber, they're just like, I wish this existed when I was young. I'd have been moving so much quicker. So really, to facilitate this for as many young people across the country as we can, across the world.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, but if we can open some more academies in the next few years, that will be a massive achievement. You know, 5 academies would be across the southwest would be absolutely amazing.
Move one down in Southampton, that'd be great.
Southampton will be cool.
Can we have a bit of a tour? Should we have a little look around?
Yeah, should we do it? Cool. We'll do vlog style. We'll have a little walk around Tubers. I'll show you what we've got. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay.
So we've just recorded in this studio, and you get to have a little bit of behind the scenes look at what this looks like now. And so, so they're all kind of, we have 3 studios here in Torquay, and they all format the same way. We tend to have a table looking forward, we have a camera and a tripod, we have a 3-point lighting system, and a cool background. And so loads of sound treatment to try and get rid of any echo. And so this is the kind of, I guess, the foundation setup of a Tubers YouTube studio. We have a little vlogging setup so we can walk around with, but I'm not going to film this one, I'm just going to show you around. And so we have this room here. Got the door okay?
Yep.
These guys are all learning Final Cut Pro in here. This is Ellis. Hi. Uploading some of our members' videos. How are you getting on, right?
Yeah.
Lots of challenge videos. This is Michael helping upload some YouTube videos too. All looking good? Yeah. Alright. And so we teach all of our members Final Cut Pro. There's no like children's software, there's no light version. This is proper video editing, real skills that they are learning. Like I said earlier on, they're transferable media skills. And so yeah, they can whiz through a video and quickly get it on YouTube, or I prefer like what you're doing and spending some real good time on it, making a really, really good video and something you can be proud of. It's much more important that you upload something you love, something that you are really proud of, than just for the sake of ticking boxes and getting videos up. So yeah, I love it when people just spend their time, certainly in here, because this is the skill bit, where you learn the real media skills for editing, which can be difficult the younger they are, but the older you get, the more people love to do the editing. Yeah.
Cool.
This studio in here is under construction, but you can have a sneak peek if you want.
Wow.
And that'll be ready in about 10 minutes.
So that's the podcast, right?
So this will be your podcast studio, yeah?
Wow.
Dave's putting some sound treatment up for us.
And we've got some green screen and
Yeah,
white
it's a green screen there. So, and then there's some new, there's going to be a new backdrop going up over there soon as well. So this is going to look pretty cool.
Cool.
They're just stopping them echo up the top there. So
Yeah.
yeah, coming out. And so down here we have another studio, and then our big gaming room is going to get a bit noisy when we get in there. I think these guys might be filming. Yeah, they are filming, so we'll just look through the window for now because they are recording a What's in the Box video. And that's Jack in there in the studio.
Cool.
Looking good, looking good. And now this is kind of our big gaming and open space. So we do gaming videos in here, but this is kind of their chill zone a little bit as well. So, you know, when there's a lot of work to be done, they also want a bit of downtime as well. So we've got a bit of Smash Bros going on over here. Hi. You can say hello, we're doing a little bit of a tour. It's Oscar. We've got some virtual reality, which has always been a real popular activity at Tubers. And so they're just having a bit of a downtime in here. And then we have Xboxes and PlayStations for just chilling, for gaming, for social time. But then when it comes to the gaming videos, it's all about PCs, so we're down here. So what we've got here, sorry, I've got some music blasting, so I'll talk a bit louder. We've got a gaming setup down here with PCs. We run XSplit on them, so they can do their picture-in-picture, their gaming videos, their Dan TDM style stuff. And depending on the age range, what type of games they want to play, or can play, or allowed to play. So, well, let's go and have a look and see what these guys are doing down here, shall we? What are you guys up to?
Playing Release Season and Fortnite.
Fortnite. Of course, he's 12.
I am.
I know he's 12. I checked. And so, yeah, we've been really lucky that we've had a lot of support from brands to help us with like the headsets and the webcams and things like that. So Logitech have really looked after us. They've been fantastic. Thank you, Logitech. And the podcasting studio that you were just looking at, Blue microphones, have really helped us out with the XLR microphones. So making sure that the real, high-end equipment is getting in the hands of all the kids. Yeah. So that's what Tubers looks like. That is our studios. This is just one place. This is Torquay. Exeter's very similar, but with its own style. Exeter's the OG, that's the one where we started, and it's beautiful. Really nice reception area, really nice studios, and the only bit that we've really added on in Torquay, we haven't got Exeter, is PC gaming, so coming to Exeter soon.